So I couldn't get a video up today because this is day 2 of not having any power. What had happened was we got some really bad winds out here. So I'm literally minding my own business, playing D&D, hanging out with the crew, and the winds picked up really bad, like so bad that I could literally hear, because we have a gazebo like in the yard, and I could hear the gazebo, like things on the gazebo moving, underneath the gazebo moving. There was stuff hitting the side of my house. Like we could hear the the big trash can bins like being knocked down and rolling over. Like it was Wizard of Oz out there. It was crazy. Didn't expect though. Actually, I'm lying because I did joke with everybody when we were playing. I was like, watch the power go out, and then later on that night, boom. That was it. No power. Literally I think this whole block and the neighbors behind us had no power. But what was weird is across the street they had power. And the same thing happened to like some of my family members. They were like, well, we don't have any power, but our neighbors across the street, they have power, or down the way they have power. But it's so weird because, we did everything we need to do. We whipped out all the emergency stuff. Some of the emergency lights came on. And then we got out like our backup power and things like that, but we didn't have any extra, power or electricity for me to use to, power up the computer to play a game. You know what I mean? Like we needed to light the house. So I couldn't put a video up. So unexpected, right? I was so ready to do episode 2 or episode 3, I think it is, of Skyrim. And no, nature said no. So here we are, day 2 of zero power. And what's funny is we keep getting these updates on our phones saying, oh, the power's on, or it's coming on, or it's gonna be on in 2 hours, and 2 days later. But the weird thing about it is that it kind of makes you realize that you have no power. Not in a sense of electricity power, but in a sense of to do anything about it. Like we could call the city, we could, complain and say, hey, we're still out of power, we need power back, whatever. But they know that. They already know. They're working as hard as they can to get it done. But it's like we literally had no power in this situation except to be prepared, which thank goodness we were definitely prepared. So we were able to save everything in the fridge and, make sure that we had lights in the house to move around safely and things like that. But man, I felt so helpless. Like it was like there was nothing that I could do about it. The cool thing about it though that I did realize is how much I missed the silence. Because even now, as I'm making this video, there's like noise, there's trains, there's somebody in the alley doing whatever they're doing, and there's just stuff happening, right? And when that power went out, it was quiet. It was really, really quiet, and it might have been one of the best nights of sleep I've gotten in a long time. So that was kind of cool. There was nothing to do but play games with the family or read a book, which did both of those. Not a whole book, I read some of a book, but I'm messing around. But yeah, I do kind of miss the silence, and I actually do look forward to that when we start traveling, hopefully in an RV, hopefully. We will. I'm getting messages on my phone. What the heck? Hopefully we will be able to go to some places where there's like, I'm under attack, y'all. I am under attack. Go to some places where there is quiet. I'm pretty sure there'll be bugs, unfortunately, but just the silence, It's nice to sit in the silence and hear your own thoughts. And there are people yelling over there. My own thoughts are no longer my own. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get the video up. Skyrim episode 3, when our power comes back. I'll see y'all in a minute.